All right, man. Look, don't judge me in my white shirt, my dirty white shirt. I'm not sure if there's any stains on it. Um, if y'all don't know, I paint cars, so like all my white tees got something on it. So please don't judge me. But it's time to actually revisit this joint, the Z Fold 2, and I want to talk about some other things as well. Let me go ahead and strip her butt naked though before we get started. So let's see. Let's go ahead and take these clothes off so they can see who you really are, baby. So they can see you for who you really are, baby. Hey. Normally don't do this for everybody, but I'm gonna get y'all a little treat today. Bow. Peep the skin. Peep the skin. Z Fold 2, man. It's. By the way, before I get started, this ain't gonna be like no crazy in-depth video. I'm just kind of revisiting this, and we're gonna talk about what I really want to see in the Z Fold 3. I don't know if I just said Z Fold 3. This is the Z Fold 2. I want to talk about this, and I want to talk about what I want to see in the next iteration. So let's go ahead and get it. If you don't know where I be, I go by the name Wayne Train. My real name is Dwayne Mims. You can search that up at the top. Might be easier to find your boy that way. We do tech videos, unboxings, little talking head stuff, all kinds of stuff involving the world of tech. Now, if any of that interests you, please consider subscribing to your boy. Man, it's been a ride, man. It's been a fun time using the Z Fold 2. Definitely not what I expected, and that's a good thing because honestly, I was thinking about when I originally bought this phone that it was going to just be meh. I thought I was gonna have a lot of hardware issues. I was thinking that it was gonna be ready for prime time, and I was somebody who was really trying to jump out there and buy the original Fold. Good thing I didn't. Good thing I actually did wait to the second gen because this one did not disappoint. And you all know, there's a million and one videos about the Z Fold 2. I'm not even really gonna try to reach to be different or anything like that. I love it, and I'm gonna say it just like everybody else. This is the phone of the year. I'm not gonna do a dedicated phone of the year video or anything, but if you're watching this one and you want to know, the Galaxy Z Fold 2, phone of the year. I don't want to hear nothing about no Pixel. I don't want to hear nothing about no iPhone 12 Pro, Max, Mini, none of them. The Z Fold 2 is the phone of the year. Given the price, whatever you want to say, it's the phone of the year. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Look, I know y'all hate to hear it. I know y'all don't like it. I know in the tech space, a lot of us want to give the best budget friendly phone as the phone of the year. But listen, man, that doesn't matter. Just because it costs a certain price doesn't make it the best. Just because a certain demographic or a certain tax bracket, whatever. I don't even want to say that because I technically can't afford this phone. If we're being real, but you got to try it. You got to have it. You got to play with it. You got to see what this is all about before you can just be like, oh, something else is better. Now, I'm somebody who does have the Pixel 5, and it's an amazing phone. I would never fix my lips to say that it's the phone of the year over this thing. Over this? Nah. And you might think I'm capping. I want to take this time, actually, real quick. I had to do a little bit of soul searching, looking at my old videos, just looking at stuff, and I don't like reviews. I do not like reviews, I want to be honest with you. And this video here is going to be my last video for the most part, I think, for the year. So we're going to get a lot of stuff in here. We're going to talk about some things and just maybe some building up some excitement going into 2021. Who knows what you guys, I don't know. I know I got a lot of growth, for myself planned for 2021. But let's go ahead and get it all out here, lay it all out here in this video right now. I use devices in a whole different way. I don't want to feel like I have to have a product reviewed in a certain amount of time and a time frame and just fit this whole schedule. I don't like schedules either, but I know when it comes to building a decent YouTube channel, I gotta have a schedule. But so that's something I plan on doing. We're gonna get back to the Z Fold 2. I just want to get this off real fast. Please be patient with me. I want to just gear the channel's gonna be gearing away from product reviews in that sense. I'm definitely gonna be reviewing tech, but the idea, the normal ideology of reviewing a phone, like giving you the detailed stuff, all that, it's boring. I'm sorry, I don't like it. It's boring. I can't do it. I'll give it to you in some other way, shape, or form, but that's just not really what I really want to do. We could talk about things, make it funny, and all that stuff, make it fun. Battery life and all that stuff, we can incorporate all that. All that stuff will be there, but I don't want you to come to me thinking that this is just like some type of straight up review channel, because I want you to know that you're going to get something else, all right? Because I have a good eye for quality, and quality beats a lot of things. That's why the Z Fold 2 for me was such a big, that's why I was so hyped.
Games that you want
to get this phone, because I really just knew that this wasn't going to be a disappointment. The only areas I saw this phone being a disappointment were in the software department, app compatibility and just different quirks and all that stuff. And that is the case. Like, there's a lot of, unsupported things going on with this phone. There's not a lot of launcher support. There's a lot of this whole, like, when you open up an app, not being in full screen. All that stuff exists with the Z Fold 2. And, I would like to see that fixed in the Z Fold 3. But, even, we're only talking about a year from now. If it isn't going to be fixed in this phone, it's probably not going to be fixed in the next. But we'll get to that in a second. But like I said, man, the idea of product reviews and all that stuff, we're going to do just a little bit different. The Z Fold 2 kind of made me think of that. And I don't know how, but I don't know. We just going with the flow. I'm just talking. This is the last video of the year. Let me know what y'all think in the comments, what you guys want to see from me going into 2021. I know what I got to say for myself, but I would like to know what you guys want to see from me as well. And I'm going to try my best, my absolute best to do that, because we got to get this thing rolling. We got to get it rolling, though. But anyway, Z Fold 2, I love it. I don't really have a lot of dislikes. I'm not even really so much mad at, the lack of cases anymore. This here has been the end all be all, the Spigen Slim Armor Pro case. In most situations, this would be too thick of a case for me, but I'm okay with that. Great protection, great drop protection, a lot of security. I like it. A lot of mental security. Just makes me feel like a lot more secure with this phone in my hand. But what was I gonna say? Z Fold 3. Now, I know this video is probably getting a little bit too long, but we're gonna keep it going. Z Fold 3. We're gonna end it out there, but what I want to see in the Z Fold 3, and honestly, I haven't wrote anything down. I haven't really thought this out. We're just going with the flow. What I want to see from the Z Fold 3, and like specifically see, I'm not talking about, progress, features that I want to see in the Z Fold 3. I know I've heard a lot of people who have the Z Fold 2 talk about a wider front cover display. Honestly, I'm not sure how I feel about that. I actually think I like this a lot more. This offers a different form factor. I like the handheld nature of this, and I'm I'm cool with this. We can leave it here. I would like to see better cameras, most definitely, and not just better. You know, we can whatever. The Z Fold, the Z series needs to have Samsung's absolute best for the price that they're asking. It needs to have the best that Samsung has to offer. So whatever that is, put it in the Z Fold 3. I don't care how, whatever your best is, put it in the Z Fold 3. That's all there is to. That's all. That's it. Speakers. I would like to see all this be a speaker. All that. I want all that to be a speaker. I want to have this. I want this to be the loudest thing ever. I want this to be as close to a tablet as possible. What else I'm talking about? Keep advancing the hinge. Obviously, people want to talk about pen support. Miss me with pen support. I'm okay with pen. I don't need pen support. This right here is enough for me. I'm not really mad. I don't need pen support. And bigger battery, better battery life is always a plus. But that's it, man. I don't really have. This thing is so good. They knocked it out the park, man. And I don't know. I ain't really got much to add. Just refine it. They don't even got to call it the Z Fold 3. Call it the Z Fold 2S, Z Fold 2 Plus. I don't know. But I like it. More color options. That's it. More color options at launch. More color options at launch. Don't play with me. I'm tired of waiting. I want a red joint. Give me an all red joint. That would be fire. But that's all I got, man. 2020 has been a beast in terms of just hurt, a lot of loss, a lot of stuff. And I don't want to make it like too sad or anything, but I mean, if you've rocked me the entire time and watched this entire video, I appreciate you. 2021, man. Let's just hope for the best, man. Let's hope for change. Let's hope for progress in the tech space and in our own daily lives. So that's all I got for y'all, man. Like, subscribe, share, do it up for your boy. I'm out of here, man. I guess I'll see you next year. I might even drop another one. I'm just playing. Who knows? It's your man, Wayne Train. I'm out.